Hey everybody, Owen Aeon here, your sparkly racing cat. Just wanted to talk about a feature that's come up on Twitch recently. This is the possible harasser feature. So this is causing some waves on Twitter I've seen from different creators. And basically the purpose of this feature is to alert sort of the global Twitch creatives to anyone in chat who might have had a prior ban on another channel or some kind of suspicious activity on other channels that would indicate that they could be a potential harasser. So the purpose of this is to make moderators' lives easily and be proactive in their approaches to people coming into the channel. However, there are some valid concerns around those who may have been banned by certain channels for reasons that may not reflect how they typically act. People are concerned that, their friends may ban certain users for fun and then unban them, and that may trigger this system to potentially highlight you as a possible harasser and bring undue attention to you on certain channels when chatting. Valid concerns. I have an optimistic approach to this feature. I hope that it's going to help improve moderation, especially on the bigger channels. Let's take a moment and take a look at how you can change the settings on your own channel and control what you have the ability to control. So we're going to go to Twitch here, and you're going to go to your creator dashboard, of course. So let's go to our creator dashboard. Let's go to settings and then moderation. So under moderation, you're going to find this section here under suspicious users controls called harmful chatter detection. So we'll click on harmful chatter detection. So what is harmful chatter detection? It uses, by Twitch's definition, machine learning to detect potential ban evaders or harassers using a signal level you select. When enabled, users will be flagged and surfaced to moderators for review. So they offer some tips. They show you what this looks like through a quick demo, how it will appear in chat, what you can do as a moderator or a channel owner to manage the user, and you will be able to change users from, monitoring to full-on restricted, where their messages will not reach the channel. They will only be delivered to mods. So by default, what Twitch has enabled for, it seems, all creators is a detection setting of level 2. So what this entails is that for what they determine to be likely evaders or harassers, their messages are going to be restricted. This means that their messages can only be delivered to mods, so they will have a manual review process. The possible evaders or harassers, this is sort of like a low threshold. They will be only marked as monitoring. So their messages are still going to come through, but they're going to be highlighted in the chat as monitored. So that's what that demo we just watched was, where you can take someone who's being monitored for harassment and change them to a restricted status. So it's sort of like graduated levels of getting more and more serious about the users in your channel and sort of leading up to a full ban scenario if you choose to ban them. So some of you creators may not want to have to manage this at all. And you may be fine with taking risks on who is coming into your chat and talking, and you may not want that automation. So all you have to do to adjust this automation is first go to the drop downs, and if you want to change likely evaders or harassers to monitoring rather than restricted, you can do that. If you want to change possible evaders or harassers to restricted, so if you'd like to flip-flop that, it's a bit odd. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but they do give you the option. If you want to bring the detection setting down to a lower level, they do have level 1, which is only the likely evaders or harassers. So this is a high certainty that they are evading or harassing. You can take it down to a level 1 and then set that to monitoring or restricted. Or you can just turn this feature off entirely. So if you are not interested in monitoring or restricting users automatically through Twitch's machine learning, you can just completely turn this off and set it to level 0. So once you've done that, you've made the changes, all you do is click on save, and then you're ready to go. And they give you a little demo here. If you decide to turn it off, they're like, hey, reminder, this is what this feature does. Clearly, Twitch really wants you to use this feature. Honestly, I think this is going to be a net positive, but I do see the concerns from some creators and users in general that they may be being flagged inappropriately, and I totally get where they're coming from. I would suggest at this time, if we want to make a shift in how behaviors are on Twitch as a whole, please stop banning your friends as a joke. I think that's a really bad idea. It's not that funny. And it's just going to start flagging systems like this and improperly feeding them data on users that really have done nothing wrong or are not a threat to other users on the platform. So that's just my take. If you got another opinion on that, you're more than welcome. And yeah, I hope this little tutorial helps you and makes you more aware of what's going on. This feature is not being widely advertised. I did not see it on the creator updates here, unless it was buried in one of these new moderation tool updates, but that was back in August, so I don't even know where this is posted. They do have some documentation on it within the moderation documentation here, so I would suggest, as creators on the platform, you absolutely read the release notes and you absolutely read through the documentation. I know it's hard, I know it's a lot, but you really are better off reading and making yourself more aware of what's going on the platform, because it's our day-to-day. It's what we use and we want to be successful on it. So anyway, thank you guys so much. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, a beautiful day. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you on the racetrack.